Hello and welcome to episode 9 in our campaign as the Spanish Empire. We are currently in a situation where we have an opportunity here to take out another American battleship. The war with the United States has been going fairly well, although we have not been able. Well, we did take some territory in the Aleutians. I think it's time, though. It's been, I think, at least a year and a half that we've been fighting. We probably want to find a way to get peace here soon. All right, let's get some torpedo boats out here to scout. Leave these guys back for now. Just make sure that we have all of our torpedoes turned off so we don't torpedo our own people, which I tend to do. He's going off to our starboard. Let's see, let's pause this real quick to see what we have. This might be a different design than what we've seen. There's quite a few secondaries there. Lots of 3.1s. Probably going to be a mistake to come in, but we're going to try it anyway because we have enough ships here to try it. Coming behind him. Makes it much harder to get a torpedo shot to land, but it's also much safer. But, well, of course, as I say that, just as I say that, he gets slammed. Let's see if he turns right into me. No, thank goodness he turned away. We need to be careful. He has torpedoes, probably in the back, I would think. There we go. There's our torpedo for that guy. Did not want to do that. Nice of him. Oh, this is one of our newer torpedo boats, obviously, with improved range on the torpedoes. It's going to prove at least a little bit helpful if I can get the torpedoes to launch. Any day now. Thank you. Did I miss? This is gonna hurt. And we gotta die. Of course we have to die. Did we get one? No. It was worth a shot, right? We'll try again with another group. Try and send 2 groups in at the same time. So, that guy's cooked already. Sorry, I got distracted there for a second. My cat's not feeling too good right now. Okay, well, I guess did I not pause this? My apologies if I didn't pause it. I'll cut that part out. Alright, what am I doing here? Let's get these guys out of here. My cat is helping me fight the battle. Looks like we've done a pretty good job of wearing him down, though. Can't get in here and get a couple torpedoes into him. But we might not need to. Might flood before we get there. We might make it. Here we go. Alright. So we snuck a torpedo hit in right there at the end. Good stuff. Alright, let's see. There we go. Funny how I just said that, didn't I? Alright. That's no guarantee, obviously. That should time out here soon. We probably won't get that in. And hopefully the invasions don't affect these guys coming up here. Yeah. Hopefully he gets refueled. Do we have, I don't know if you guys remember, but do we have we had 2 mothballed ships. Oh, I think I sold one, didn't I? Did I sell one? I'm very confused now. Okay, so we're getting close to having enough. We had 2 ships that we had built, and unfortunately, we didn't have enough crew members, so they were just instantly mothballed. Yeah, right there's one of them. I could have swore we had 2, though. These are all being repaired. I think that's all we have. What do we have here? 2 BBs. Okay, we need to take this guy back down here just to make sure. So it should intercept there. Let's see where our politics are at. I'm trying to improve with China. I have this maxed out, so we're taking a hit in our finances right now. Research is not really anything fantastic coming up in research right now. We're almost at capacity. So let's go ahead and hit the next turn. Bunch of meetings here again. Well, that doesn't help us at all. We're going to lose 10 transports. Yeah, that doesn't help us at all. But nothing I can do about that now. To the north. Okay. Hopefully we can find this guy fairly quickly. Northwest. One that way. West still. Okay. Hopefully he's here somewhere close. There we go. Must be getting close now. Slowing down. Unless he's over here somewhere. Obviously, he spotted us, of course. He spotted the cruiser. Obviously. I don't feel like I'm playing very well. Come on, guys, get some hits. Get some hits. There we go. Definitely getting more hits in than we're taking. Do we get any flooding? No, we have not done any flooding headshots. We have destroyed all his torpedoes, huh? There's a flooding hit. Amateur destroyed our turret. No, maybe not. Looks like all our guns are firing. There's a floating hit on us. And good night. That's gonna be marked. Going to be up to our torpedo boats, obviously, because that whole thing is going to blow all the way back. Still going. Should be 2. There we go. That should be it. Really? Is he going to survive that? Are you serious? Oh. Where is he not floating at? In the middle. So our light cruiser took a serious beating, but at the end of the day, we did okay. We can send him in for repairs, and their ship went to the bottom. So yeah, that's what I was afraid they were going to try and do. They were going to try and sneak all those ships in there on the last turn of the invasion. So as long as they don't try and run, it should be okay. Hopefully they'll engage us, because we don't have any speed at all. They've spotted us, so hopefully that means they're coming towards us. Nice. 3 flooding already. One ship we can't see. Here are torpedoes, but that's okay. I'm just going to circle here. Spot, do some spotting for our fleet. Let our fleet beat up on them. One down. Another one down. Got some flooding going over there. This guy should be down pretty soon. Okay, let's slow things down here for a second. Get our battleships going that way. Those guys should be fine over there all by themselves. So I think we're fine with what we're doing here. There's one torpedo boat out this way. Nice hit. Guy still is not quite dead. Yeah, that should be enough. Yeah. Torpedoes on. would be a good idea since I'm so close. Torpedoes in the sky. That would explain why I'm not launching torpedoes. It was nice of them to get in close enough. We didn't have to try and chase them down. These guys out. Yeah, that's it. I'm running into each other, fellas. Guys out of here. I think there's one out there yet. No, I think did we get all the torpedo boats? I think there might be one left. Yeah. I'm not sure which way. There he goes. It's firing. It's out this way. Disappeared again. What is going on back there? Alright. So one torpedo boat got away. I really need to get all my ships in for fueling and repairs. Go for Mexico, go for Alaska, go. Okay. So that's nice. Sure, Venezuela, we can do that. That failed. No, need that one. Ah, now they snuck somebody in there this time. Okay. It's the torpedo boat. Do we have enough now? $10.60. Can I? Okay. Not ideal, but it'll work. we have 2 more battleships coming up here pretty soon. These guys repaired, yes. Let's move these guys down here. Get those guys in. What's this here? Another torpedo boat, another battleship. So we're going to leave these guys here, even though they're low fuel. How's our invasion going? We're doing fine. Move him up there to join the rest of the fleet. How's everybody else doing? They're almost at war. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, well, they're almost at war with Britain. I was actually counting on them going to war with Italy and then us sneaking in. I think we'll be all right. Finances. Still got to. Oh, that's going to give us 1,100 cadets. That's nice. Okay, that's really helpful. Torpedo protection 1. Big guns. Our research is not going well. I think that's about as much as we can do here. I would think if peace comes, it would come this turn. People still getting fired. Okay, let's fight this out. Don't want to auto-resolve. Hopefully we can take this battleship out as well. So they're to the south, so just plow straight ahead. Let's get this guy moving. Alright, here we go. Yeah, it must be fairly close already. It's one of our either... This is one of our newer torpedo boats. Yeah, 300 tons. Let's set up our battle line. Actually, we're in pretty good shape. Probably gonna go right at him. And take this guy in full speed as well. Keep this guy safe if we can. Is he sailing away from us? Yes. There's the torpedo boat, though. He's done for. I think he's lost his torpedoes as well. Yeah. Good shape here. Turn this off. Save this for the battleship. Yeah, that guy's low fuel. So let's detach this guy. Get him moving. If we can't get these guys in here faster. Well, that hurt. Okay. It was a nice try. See if we can't get past him. And then make him turn. Yeah, he's already turning. That doesn't help. That's right, turn right into him. Unfortunately, I'm coming in on the side, which means he's got all his secondaries firing at us. We are making him turn back towards our cruisers and our battleships. Get over here. Let's turn that on. And then let's get these guys coming in here a little bit closer. There's a nice big hit. Yeah, he's done for. Not sure who hit him, but somebody. Alright. 703 versus 0. I would assume it was this guy that got the big hit. Yeah. Two hits with the 12-inch. Yeah. Okay, there's another big fight. I think these guys are repaired and refueled, if I remember correctly. Let's hope so. I believe we're good. Southwest. This way. Let's get moving. So they tried both their invasion areas. They tried to sneak a fleet in the last turn. I do need to be careful with my torpedo boat here, because they do have quite a few ships here. Don't want to get in there and get that. If we can get our light cruisers to return the favor here on their torpedo boat. Got a little too close here. Definitely got too close. Of course. There's no way that should make it to me, right? I think that went way past where it should have. Bring this back off. Be getting some good hits here soon. There we go. This guy has almost no ammo. Let's get him out of here. We'll be getting quite a few flooding hits here fairly shortly. Another big hit. Alright, time to go get some of these heavy cruisers. There's a flash fire. Nice. This guy turned around. So we'll just keep going straight here, maybe. Turn a little bit. Need to make sure that my secondaries are firing up. Actually, let's fire on this guy. He's a little closer. Jump at 1.3%. Turning? Yeah. Turn this off just to be safe. Shouldn't be an issue right now, but the last thing I need is to put a torpedo into one of my battleships. Speed up. These guys should be done. Two flooding hits and we should be good. These ships go down really easily. There we go. One flooding hit and he's at 50%. I have to say, I've been kind of impressed with these for 1890 ships. These guys they've held their own quite a bit. They've done a lot of damage. I think the only ones I lost were in one of the first battles where I got absolutely swarmed. Just overnumbered ridiculously with torpedo boats and cruisers. And they got in tight on my battleships and sank, I believe 2 of them. But other than that, these ships have done pretty well. Now again, I mean, the quality of the ships we're facing, these heavy cruisers are pretty bad. But still, they've done well. Should be almost done. There we go. Alright. So that should take care of any hopes they have for invasion there. We did lose 8 transports again, though. We have ships without crew. I'm going to give Venezuela as many ships as I can right now. Okay, so that's secured. This should be secured. What they have here. Torpedo boat should not matter. Light cruiser. Another torpedo boat. How's this doing up here? We're at 4 or 5. That guy should be pinned. Did they ever send? I don't see it. I know at one point they were working on sending a battleship over to the North Atlantic. I was kind of worried about what do they have left at this point. Let's check that out, and then I think we'll call it an episode. They still have 44, but they only have 1 battleship left. Okay. Our GDP is just absolutely sunk. Okay, what can we do here? Can't do the peace treaty. Hopefully the peace treaty will kick in after we get Alaska. What's our unrest is at 0. So I'm going to provoke Italy a while, which I probably should not do. Fleet. Let's look for low crew. Could have swore there was more than 2. Maybe not. Still commissioning. All right. Let's put these back in the Caribbean. Where are we capacity-wise? We have 800 crew. All right, for now, let's hit the next turn, and then we'll call it an episode. See what happens. Who's building ships? Everybody except us. Couple new light cruisers. Yeah, everybody is building new ships. All right, let's close that. Bunch of people getting fired. All right, we'll stop here. It looks like, yes, okay, so we did take southern Alaska. But we'll stop here. We'll leave this fight for the beginning of the next episode. I want to thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.